So satanic ritual abuse, which is actually like SRA for short. Um, I've definitely had that happen to me. Um, I used to have real bad stuff happen to me since I was 3.5 years old. Sexual stuff done by family members, um, such as one family member would put the face of the devil on, the mask, and would start tickling me, which is why I hate to be tickled. I will punch you in the motherfucking balls if you tickle me, or in the fucking face, wherever. Anyways, they would put their finger inside of my vagina, and they would finger me really hard, and they would do it, and I was 3.5, until I peed. Once I peed, then they would stop and start laughing. Well, they were always laughing while they were doing it. So, I also remember, black candles around me, and hooded people in red hoods. I remember that too. So, had to have sex with cats when I was a little girl. And, yeah, it does something to you. Um, it kills your soul. You know what I mean? When that happens, because when you're a little child like that, you are so vulnerable, but you don't even know it because you're a little kid. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even imagine it. But satanic ritual abuse, I've definitely been through it. And that's just a few things. I mean, I've been abused way more, sexual, by doctors, by officers, by school teachers, people that you're supposed to trust. You know what I mean? So, but what it did was it made me tougher. But at the same time, you learn to forgive, but you have a hate for child molesters and pedophiles, okay? Because you know what it does to your soul. You know how it rips you to pieces and shreds you apart. It shreds you apart because your innocence was stolen in a bad way. And that's something that that child never forgets. Never. So, I don't know. For some reason, I just felt like sharing this. Because I'm like, they're trying to give pedophiles rights. You know what I mean? I'm not with it. I'm not with it. The senator of, who was it? Someplace here. I can't even remember, but if you guys Google it, I'll have to Google it. A senator that wants the parents to have, how do you say, to make the decision on whether they should have sex with their child or not. What is this world coming to? I know it's all in the Bible. It's Revelation. But the children that suffer, the children like us that suffer, my heart goes out to each and every one of you that have ever been abused, molested, physically abused, verbally. I've been through all types, every abuse that you can think of, I've been there. I've been in domestic relationship abuse. I've been in verbal abuse. I've been through all of that shit, you know what I mean? But the only one that was stood by me was God and Jesus Christ, my Father, my Holy Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit stood by me. That's why I can, you know, hold my head up and talk about this shit, you know? But I believe that they should euthanize pedophiles on the spot. Stop euthanizing the dogs for biting. I mean, my dog bit me. My aunt's dog bit me right here. I got a scar or whatever. The next day, the dog got put to death. You know what I mean? And that's because I was playing with her ball and I took it out, and I was three years old, 3 something, and the dog came and lunged at me and whatever. But I think they need to do that to pedophiles. Anybody who thinks that a child has sexual feelings, fuck you. Anyways, God bless you all. And if you've been satanically, ritually abused, Nathan Larson, pedophile, runs for Congress in Virginia. Thank you, Dollface. Nathan Lawson is a pedophile and a white supremacist. His platform includes drug legalization. This has to go with a pedophile, right? Motherfuckers. The motherfuckers. Look them up, people. Nathan Larson is a pedophile and a white supremacist, and he's running for Congress in Virginia. If we don't save our children, who the fuck will? Don't trust everybody. Don't trust teachers. Don't trust therapists. Don't trust coaches. Don't trust police officers. Don't trust doctors. Don't trust anybody with your kids, neighbors. I had a neighbor. This was not satanic ritual abuse. This was just a fucking asshole. He had puppies. My sister was downstairs playing with my sister waited for me downstairs. The puppies were upstairs, okay? He says, okay, I'm going to take you guys up one by one. When he takes me up, I'm holding one of the puppies. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. And you know what I mean? And I was like, you know what the motherfucker did? You guys know already. He put his hands like this and started to go like this. I put the puppy down. I ran and I grabbed my little sister by the hand. And I said, let's go. I went next door. I told my family they almost killed this motherfucker. They should have. So don't trust anybody with your kids, people. You don't know what their intentions are, man. People are evil. They're wicked. I was a little girl that fell for the puppy, okay? In the car. There was a guy in a red car. I'll never forget it. It was me and my sister playing at the park. In Colombia. Both of these incidents happened in Colombia. Not every incident happened in Colombia. America had unfortunate shit too. So this guy, hey, I got a puppy. And of course, my sister and me get in the car. And I'm in the front and my sister's in the back. We're little, okay? And all of a sudden, this motherfucker starts to put his fucking hand in my motherfucking pants. He unzips my pants and puts... And I'm probably like 9 years old. Maybe 12. Maybe 12. Let's say 12. Let's say 12. And I was like, oh, God. And my sister's in the back. I'm not really worried about me because I had already been fucked with all my life. But I was worried about my little sister, you know. I was like, this motherfucker. I said, oh, Lord. And this guy's starting to do the shit with this. And I'm like, and I'm thinking about my little sister. I don't want her to know what the fuck's going on. I don't want her to know shit. Like, she's got the little puppy. And all of a sudden, the guy driving around, right? And he's driving us on the freeway. And I'm like, fuck. And I said, look, I got to get home. We have to get home. My grandmother, she's making lunch. And if we don't get home, she is going to be so pissed. She's going to be so pissed. Oh, no, no, no. I said, no, really. She will be so pissed. She'll have the police looking for us. That's how she is. Well, the motherfucker drove us back and dropped us off. That was God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Because God was the one who gave me that thought to say that about my grandmother and the lunch and everything. So you guys, kids fall for shit, okay? You can talk to them a million times. And when they're in this situation, we want to think everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's good with doggies. And there are real monsters, and they're called pedophiles. Those are real fucking monsters to me. They should be put to death immediately.
Absolutely.
God bless you all. And if you've been satanically abused, or if you've been if you've been abused of any form, my heart goes out to you. But you know what? Don't hold on to the hate. Just give it to God and let Him deal with it, and just forgive. But I know that this, how do you say? Scars are there for life. I understand.